Does it attract a significantly large international field?
Being involved as a title sponsor for the first time after a long time, after a break, we don't have a good feel of the mix between local and international, but having run it and looking at who's running, I think there is a reasonable portion of an international contingent. I mean, I would expect maybe close to 1,000 runners, maybe slightly less, who are not South African nationals, whether they come from neighboring states or elsewhere. But that's kind of the number that I kind of have at the top of my head if I were to estimate. The bulk of the people are still South Africans, though.
Well, Katie, we've done quite a bit of coverage on the Cape Town Marathon, which is, in its short sort of time it's been around, has really come on, and I know that the organisers are aiming for it to become one of the must-run marathons. Africa's first sort of big 5, big 6. I guess it will become. Surely it makes sense for the Soweto Marathon to rather be the sort of landmark must-run African marathon.
So we're getting there. So I mean, that's every intention of the race organisers and us as the sponsor to take the Old Mutual Soweto Marathon to the level that we think it deserves. The reason as a large corporate, we decided to invest and put our money behind this marathon is because we see the potential. But it's not only that, it's also because it aligns to the customers that we want to reach. It also aligns to the business principles. Road running is about planning, is about preparation, is about staying the distance, and the products and services that we provide are about that. But just back to your question directly, absolutely, we want to lift the standards of the Soweto Marathon. When I initially started engaging with the Soweto Marathon Trusts, who are the race organisers, and the rights holders, their intention is to lift this property into the international stature that we think it deserves. So absolutely.
And final question, last year I believe was the first year that the 21k or half marathon route was introduced. How popular has that become? A year later, what's the field like?
Very, very popular. I would probably say that about half the field would be participating in the half marathon, with final numbers of course still to be checked because we're just telling that number, but that's kind of where it was last year, roughly there. It's the half marathon, the 21k is easy and comfortable for most people. Running 21 is a lot easier than a grueling 42, and it also gives you still a good experience of running through Soweto. So it's a very, very popular race.